First job's going to be take out the bearing preload cap. Put that to one side. Next job, 2 crank bolts. Do them one at a time, so it's not to put too much load on each piece. Okay, that's free, so that should just come off now. Awesome. Now, as mine's got boost spacing, I've got these horrible little spacers that I have to use because the person who built the bike put the wrong set of cranks in. Okay, next up we're going to want to take the clutch off the rear derailleur like that. That way we can just pop the chain off. And this should just pull out then. Just note that the plastic bearing cap is still inserted on the other side, but this side has come with the crank, so be careful not to lose those. See how that feels. Actually feels okay. Just going to pull the plastic cap out of this side, put that to one side. Check the bearing. Okay, it doesn't feel too bad. A lot of dirt around here. Okay, we'll clean this up and see what we're dealing with. It's all this dirt which just causes it to creak in the first place anyway, so it will just be a case of cleaning it up, taking the retaining ring out and the seals out, giving the bearings a good old clean up, and then re-greasing it all. Because the bearings themselves, when you actually turn the bearing race, they feel fine. So it's always a good sign. Okay, then quick spray of brake cleaner. You have to repeat this on each side as well. So that's done, and then we should be able to get into this retaining ring now. Come on. I may have to buy a new rubber seal for this because it looks like it's been caught. Okay, I've got the retaining ring coming. Give everything a clean up as you go. And this is the rubber seal. That looks in the worst condition I've seen it, to be honest. I will look for a replacement. It might clean up, but it's not great. Yeah, I think that's too deformed. Maybe I'll have to do for now, because I might not be able to get a replacement quick enough for my next shreddy. Oh no, that's not good news, is it? I need to somehow flush all that grit out of that bearing. So I think I'll angle it down like so, and then give it a blast with the old brake cleaner. It's better. That is better. Turn it round, give it another spray again. You can see that that's now completely free. So the next thing I'll do, I'm going to repeat the process on the other side, but then I will be using a very fine pointed grease gun greasing in here. I think I'll use marine grease. and then I'll reassemble it. So, okay, so I have just looked online. You can order from Chris King the snap ring and seal. I think what I need with my Shimano XTR crank set is the 1-inch one for a thread fit 24 bottom bracket. Same on the other side then. Let's give that a wipe off first. Ooh, shiny. Cool. Let's grab that and try and pull it. I find if you get the side which is angled down, you can pull it out and down at the same time. That's got it. You need a really small screwdriver for that. Now the seal, try and not tear it, because I think I am going to reuse these for a bit until the new ones arrive. As I'm sure no one's going to have the right ones in stock, because it's just turned summer. Everyone's pulled their bike out for a service. Give these a good old clean up with the brake cleaner. Yeah, I think these seals are completely cooked, but I'm going to have to use them until the new ones arrive, so good practice run anyway. Going to angle the bike down again, give the bearings a good spray out. Give it a spin, go again. They feel pretty good. Hopefully I'll get away with it. So the next job is to grease it all back up. Alright then, I've just turned the bike back around the other way just because the other side stored brake cleaner and it needs to evaporate out. Just thought I'd show you what I normally use to grease it up with. So I've got this ancient grease and just a needle point grease gun which I'd normally poke in all the way around. However, this one, the tube split, so I'm just going to try either sticking some grease in the top, or I'm just going to try and thumb it in and see what happens. We'll give it a go. Okay, then I've topped up the grease gun best possible, see if this works. Okay, it's going to work, that's good. Round and round. Don't be shy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Cool. That feels okay. As I said, I think I'm going to order new seals and snap rings anyway, so I can always top it up once the bearings absorbed that grease. So I seem to remember the last time I did this it was super fiddly. These are actually shaped so one side sort of volcanoes in, and you want the volcano facing towards you. It's very difficult because these are quite worn to see what direction they're meant to be, but I can sort of see some traces of where the snap ring used to sit on that, so I'm assuming that's the outside. Pop that in. Grab your handy little screwdriver, and basically the top of the seal does sit under this metal flange, so I'm just going to work that in. Okay, that's actually tucked in quite nicely. Quite happy with that. Now for the snap ring. Again, you've got to come under the metal flange. Oh yeah, this is the fiddly bit, I remember. Keep one side out, and then work your way round. Tuck it in and just push that end. Oh, there we go, just seated. But okay, you just want the two ends to sit flush, and you should have a little bit of the volcano shaped seal just peeping through the bottom of that snap ring. Before that side's completely finished, you just need to get that plastic spacer that you took out, and once again clean with some brake fluid, not brake fluid, brake cleaner. Give it a good clean before you assemble it back together. It wouldn't hurt to put a smear of grease around this. I've already got a bit of excess grease in that hole, so it should be fine for me. And that feels way better than it did. So now I'll swap onto the other side. Back on the drive side then. Grease it all the way around. Don't be shy, load it up. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Next up is the seal. Make sure you've got the volcano part facing inwards towards you. I think I've got a little bit too much grease on this, so I can't quite see where the seal's got to tuck into, so it could be a bit trickier this time. Okay, it's gone straight in. Take your time, make sure it doesn't get caught, because this is what will save your bearings, and especially if you're reusing these seals like I am, which isn't the ideal situation. So work your way around. And yeah, you just need a really small screwdriver like this. Okay. That looks pretty neat to me. Last job is fit this snap ring. This one isn't in the best condition, it's a little bit deformed, which isn't what you want. Like I said, I think I am going to order new ones of these because it's not great. Just tuck that under the lip, which is a bit difficult when the lip is so covered in grease you can't see it. Actually, I think I'll start with that side. Right, that's in there. Work your way around. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And then you've just got to push this end to try and make it sit flush to the other one. I think that's in, but you can't actually see it because there's so much grease. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So you can see just a tiny bit of the black seal peeping out the bottom of the snap ring. That's how it keeps the waterproof. And then these two pieces are level and flush here, all tucked behind this outer metal ring. Quite happy with that. Check how it feels. This side feels great. I need to get the plastic spacer off the cranks so I can give it a good clean up. Basically you want to keep everything as clean as possible because it's the grit and the dirt in there that rubs and causes the creaking. With a bit of luck, put this all back together, and on my next ride she should be mint. Crank in. Just check the plastic spacer doesn't fall out on the other side. Hold it in place. Around the other side. I forgot my boost spacer. So I'll run that into there. Should probably clean that off as well. Okay, not too bad. This is keyed, so you can't get it in the wrong place. There you go. And then finally, my little preload bolt. Definitely should have cleaned those threads out first, that sounds awful. Right, so I tend to nip this up because, like I say, with those spaces, the bearing does like a bit of preload. So just make sure that's all free. Check for play, which is fine. Then go for the retighten of these, one by one. And in fact, because I've got an audience today, I think I will talk them up for you. 14, okay. Okay, that's all done. Stick the chain on, I'll let you know how it goes in the next ride. Okay guys, I hope you found that video helpful. I'll let you know how it goes on the next ride, and yeah, see you in the next one.